Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager here at McArthur Ford in Salina, Kansas. Your source for Ford news, update, and information with a video on the 2023 Ford F-150. We are going to be covering the King Ranch Edition, all the standard equipment, different packages, and standalone options that are available for 2023 for the F-150 King Ranch. So if you like videos like this, you probably want to stay updated with the different videos that we have. Hit that red subscribe button down below so you can subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. That way you can be notified the next one will be another video uploaded to our YouTube channel. So because we're going to cover all the standard equipment first, different equipment groups, as well as that luxury King Ranch equipment group, as well as the different packages and standalone options, this will be a very lengthy video. So use those timestamps down below. So move around in the video using the different chapters and being able to fast forward through and getting the content that you're looking for out of this video. Hopefully it's a good resource for you to be able to save and to maybe come back to if you need a little more information, especially if you're looking to put in that order for a new 2023 F-150 King Ranch. This video can help you out so that you can do that with your local dealership. So if you're looking for a dealership to put your orders in, we are taking F-150 orders. So we'll have more information about a special YouTube offer that we have at the end of the video for free shipping. So be looking for that. There is a timestamp down below for that as well. But first, let's dive in. Let's talk about some of these mechanical features, what engine's going to come standard on the King Ranch, and some other of those mechanical features. Now, in going through these features and everything, we are going to use Ford's website, Ford's Build and Price. They have a really good build and price website to be able to go through this real easily here. And so we're going to kind of pull this up and kind of go through this. So Ford.com is where you'd find that located. We're going to go to trucks and vans. That's where your F-150 is going to be looking. 2023 F-150. Hit this build and price down here, and that'll go right into it for us. And so we're going to hit current location. So let's see if that should pull it up. There we go. Start your build. And yes, we acknowledge that there is high demand and global supply chain constraints. It can affect some trims, features available to order. We'll get into some of those here in just a little bit. So we've talked about the XL, XLT, Lariat. Now we're going to talk about the King Ranch Edition, kind of going in order here. They start at $63,005. Not 63 straight, but $5 over. So anyway, so we're going to talk about this. Now, when you go actually to the different cab configurations, you can see whether or not some of these are available. So like XL or regular cab, only available in XL and XLT. Super cab, only available in XL and XLT this year. That is new. No longer available for the Lariat trim. And then we do have the Super Crew, which is, as we can see, available in XL, XLT, Lariat, and King Ranch. So standard Super Crew is the only cab configuration for the King Ranch Edition, so keep that in mind as well. Is available in either the 5.5 foot bed or the 6.5 foot bed. For that, of course, 8 foot bed's only the Super Cab or the regular cab there, so that would be available there. So we're gonna go ahead and jump in here and start our build. Kind of go through that. It takes just a second for that to load. There we go. Now we're going to go over to the powertrain. You can kind of see what's standard. So on some of the other trims, we did see the 2.7 liter and the 3.3 liter engine that were the standard engines. But on the King Ranch Edition, the standard engine is the 5.0 liter V8 engine with the auto start-stop technology and the flex fuel capability. So auto start-stop means press that brake, and up the stoplight, stop sign. That's going to shut the vehicle off. And then you let go of the brake, it's going to turn it back on. Some people don't like that. There is a button that you can press to deactivate it for that engine cycle. As you can see, that's the same as you have on the optional V6 engine down here too. You don't have it on the hybrid because the hybrids, you want that capability to get the best fuel economy and such, but it's really for emissions, so you don't have a lot of those engines running at those stoplights and such, so they're trying to do that on those. Now you can see there, it's going to be in standard either two-wheel drive, or you can get the optional 4x4 as well, so 4x4 will increase the price, just so you know that. The transmissions can come standard with is the electronic 10-speed automatic transmission. That's going to come with that. You will get select shift standard equipment with the progressive range select. Your 4x4s, going back to that, will have the 2-speed automatic 4-wheel drive system for the 4x4s. So that means it is one of the, of course, Lariat, you get this as well, where you can put in the automatic 4x4 setting there, and that's going to be capable for it. Also, let's talk about selectable drive modes for a second. Your two-wheel drives will come with your normal, eco, sport, tow haul, slippery, and trail mode. And then your four-wheel drives will come with most of the same ones: normal, eco, sport, tow haul, and slippery mode. But you'll also get a deep snow, sand mode, mud rut mode, for your 4x4s, so you're going to get those extra ones. Don't forget, we're getting fully boxed steel frame here for you, so very strong frame. Plenty of cross members in there for some durability there. Your front axle is going to be independent front suspension for you. Don't forget, you'll have the fail-safe cooling system, electronic parking brake with the auto hold, which means it's going to hold that brake for you if you press that button, so you can take your foot off the brake. Also, you will have hill start assist. So if you're on that hill, you don't have to worry about it moving back on you. And when you transition from the brake to the gas, it's going to be able to start on the hill real easily. Front stabilizer bar as well. And then for your shocks, the front one will be heavy duty front shock. The rear one will be a monotune shock when you go up to the King Ranch edition. And then your springs, front coil springs, rear leaf springs, just like we'd expect. And then, of course, rack and pinion power steering as well. So that's all of our mechanical features. We'll get into optional features a little bit later. We'll get into that. We'll talk about these different engines that are optional. You can kind of see them here. I guess there's not much to question there, but we'll talk more about that. And we'll talk about gear ratios in a separate section and video as we move forward. But first, let's talk about some safety features, and then we'll talk about some of these other optional gear ratios and engines after that. Now, as we talk about some of the safety features, if you've watched the F-150 XL and XLT and Lariat video, you have pretty much a lot of the same safety features. There's an extra kind of safety package here that you're getting on top of it on the King Ranch that we'll kind of record and use that as an extra clip for talking about the other ones as we go further into the Platinum and the Limited, because they'll have the same features as well. So first off, of course, your airbags, you're going to have a driver and front passenger front airbag, dual stage front airbag for you that deploys a different size airbag, depends on how close you are to the front of the vehicle. You have a driver and front passenger seat mounted side impact airbags. So if you have a side collision in that A-B pillar, it's going to deploy that airbag, help protect those occupants. Front safety canopy, side curtain airbag as well for those in the front and the second row seat. That's going to deploy down from the side with a rollover sensor as well to help protect you from breaking glass and such. You will get advanced track with roll stability control, as we kind of talked about that roll stability control and the sensors. So advanced track's trying to keep you on your intended path. So maybe if you go into that curve too fast, maybe it's slick outside, that kind of thing, it'll help use a series of brakes around the vehicle, just the right wheel that it needs to keep you on your intended path. Also get curve control, it helps with that as well for that dynamics. You will get the My Key, which I don't really talk about it much anymore in most other vehicles, where you can actually program one key to be set for maybe a driver, certain drivers, young drivers, that kind of thing, to where certain speed limits, then the radios not work and that kind of thing. So pretty cool features with that. Also, you get SOS post crash alert system, honks of horns, flashes of lights if you're in an accident off the side of the road. You also get your lane keeping system. So I like this one. This one's standard on the F-150 King Ranch. So if you're going along and you have a driver alert feature first, that when it's activated, if you take your hands off the steering wheel too often, it's going to alert you and let you know that. Also, you have a lane keeping aid system or alert system, or you can use them tandem together. And your alert system is going to allow you to leave your lane, but it's going to vibrate the steering wheel when you do leave your lane. The aid system will try to keep you in your lane. So when you get over to that line, it's going to try to keep you in that lane. Now, how those work in tandem is if you do go over to the line, it'll bring you back into your lane, but it still will vibrate the steering wheel and let you know you got over to that line. Also, you do have the pre-collision assist with automatic emergency braking. Includes pedestrian detection, a forward collision warning that warns you. So the person going in front of you is going much slower than you, and you would hit them at your current speed. It's going to alert you and let you know that, and even preload those brakes to help brake the vehicle if you're not paying attention. Also, post-collision braking. If you are in an accident that breaks the vehicle, maybe you're unconscious, can't put it in park, it's going to help brake the vehicle. Speaking of braking the vehicle, if you're backing up, it's going to have reverse brake assist too. So similar situation, it alerts you as you're backing up and letting you know there's someone there. But if you don't hit your brake, it's going to brake the vehicle for you. So I've actually had this happen to my vehicle, and works really well. So you also get an advanced security package as well. That's going to give you the security lock, passive anti-theft system. And it also gave the inclination and intrusion sensors. So the secure lock passive anti-theft system means that only the coded key can start the vehicle. So once you shut that vehicle off, it's going to lock that up and will not unlock it unless you have the key that comes with the vehicle is in the vehicle. Also, inclination and intrusion sensors. Those are sensors, so if someone breaks glass, gets into the vehicle with the vehicle locked, it's going to set the alarm off, honk the horns, flash the lights, and that kind of thing. Also, if someone tries to jack up the front or the back when you have it locked up, it'll do the same thing. That's pretty cool system how that all works together. Also, the other component you have with the King Ranch Edition that we haven't seen on the others, it's going to come standard with the Copilot 360 Assist 2.0. That Assist 2.0 is where you're getting that adaptive cruise control. So this is the intelligent adaptive cruise. So it's basically allows you to set that cruise a certain distance from a vehicle in front of you. You come behind them, they're going slower than you. It'll slow you down to go their speed without you having to press the brake and deactivate the cruise control. And when you are safe for you to resume, it'll resume that cruise control for you. Also, even bring it to complete stop. So if it needs to, it'll stop the vehicle for you and to let you know that. Also, you do have the lane centering system with this. So what's great about lane centering is it helps you keep in the center of your lane. A little bit different lane keeping system, which is activated, can be activated and deactivated whether your cruise is set or not. This is activated with your cruise control. So it'll help keep you in the center of your lane so you don't happen to get over there in those types of situations. Also, to go along with that, you will have the speed sign recognition. So that cruise control is set. You say you like to go 5 over, you can set a tolerance on this. If you'd like to go 5 over and you're in a 70-mile-an-hour zone, you're going to be cruising along at 75. If that speed changes, let's say it changes to 60 miles an hour, it'll slow you down to go 65. So that kind of helps with speed tickets. Also, if you have that set up, it'll also let you know, even if you have a cruise set, that you've hit a speed zone change. It'll alert you and let you know that too, which is pretty cool. Also, you have intersection assist, which means that if you're coming across the intersection, have your turn signal on, and you're crossing across there, it notices there's someone coming, it'll brake the vehicle so you don't have that intersection collision there. Also, evasive steering assist. If you can't brake the vehicle in time and you need to avoid by steering, it'll assist in the steering for you as well. So a lot of these features here can be activated and deactivated in your setting screens, so you can get to know what those are and you can alert those if you need to. So let's talk about the exterior styling next, and I like to start with this out with talking about the different colors available. So for the King Ranch, we do have the Gate Black Metallic that is available. We do have, click on those, there we go, Antimatter Blue Metallic that's available. And that'll kind of be what we look like when the sun really hits it. It's a darker color on a cloudy day. And then also you do have the iconic silver. And does tell us on this particular color that we have to go to the high package for some reason. So some of these colors are only available in certain packages because you have to go, the silver does not allow you to have the silver with the two-tone. So to do that, you have to go to that high package, which gives you that monochromatic look. So keep that in mind on some of these colors. So this next one, I believe, is an Oxford White. There you go. Let's see what that looks like. And we do have the Rapid Red Tinted Clear Coat. That is clear coat, so it's an extra $4.95 for that color. And then we do have the Stone Gray Metallic. And again, that makes you go to the high package because it's going to give you that monotone package, because that color's not quite the same. They want to make sure it matches up. So even though it pretty much is the same, I don't know. Anyway, so some of these colors, again, you're not required to because it doesn't have a good two-tone look to it. Star White Metallic is a tri-coat, so 3 coats of paint is $800 for that extra cost for that. And then this and 2 will probably make you go to the high package. Oh no, actually it does not. So the Azure Gray Metallic, this is a tri-coat. It is not showing an extra cost, but it will be an extra cost color, just so you know that if you go to your dealer. Little different look. What you guys think of that? There you go. So we'll stick to that there, but you can see secondary color. We do see the stone gray, and then we do have the option for the monochrome. So it'll actually be, if we click on that, then it'll tell us no secondary color. It'll tell us to go to the high package. So we'll talk about that after we get to the optional equipment. So there we go. So now let's go ahead and use this image here. Let's make it a little bit larger so we can see it a little bit closer as we talk about these features. And let me come up just a little bit so you can see over my picture. There you go. So for this in here, check out the grill. This is a very dedicated grill to the King Ranch Edition. Stone gray single bar grill with a chrome surround, and also you get the stone gray accent in the grill as well. So really distinct look to the King Ranch Edition. Your bumpers are going to be that accent color with the here. So you're going to see that kind of that stone gray down here. We'll see that as a two-tone on the side when we get to there. So that's a very distinct look to the bumpers. do have on the front, you will should have chrome tow hooks. That's what I have in my notes here, is chrome tow hooks for your 4x4s. Almost looking like they're black there, but I believe that image is just incorrect there. You do get LED projector headlights with dynamic bending. Dynamic bending means that when you turn the steering wheel, it's going to light up your intended path. So that's dynamic bending. Love how those work. Have those on my vehicle. Daytime running lights as well. They can be configured to be on during the daytime, on and off. Controllable there. You do have auto lamp as well, which means it'll come on automatically when it gets dark, shut off when it gets light, when you have an auto setting for your headlights. Also do get rain lamp, which means if your wipers are on, the headlights will be on. Talking about that in your wipers, it does have rain sensing wipers. So if you have one of those intermittent settings that starts to rain, it's going to automatically turn the wiper on for you. As it rains harder, it's going to wipe faster. Also talking about headlights, you do have not only LED projector low beam, but also high beam, and you get the automatic high beam feature. So just like with your automatic headlights, if it's really dark outside, it's going to turn those high beams on. So when it approaches you, you're in the city lights, it's going to deactivate those. Now, there's a feature you can activate and deactivate in your lighting section of your vehicle settings screen. Also, LED fog lights to go along with your LED headlights, and LED cornering lights as well. That's these lights here around the vehicle. So full LED on the front of the vehicle. Now, moving to the side over here, 20-inch machine aluminum wheel with the light caribou painted pockets in the King Ranch center ornament there. Also, it's going to have the two-wheel drives will have all-season tires. Four-wheel drive will come standard in the all-terrain tires. Tire pressure monitoring system for those as well. Four-wheel disc brakes with ABS as well. King Ranch side logo, well, kind of. Right now, they're coming without them on our 22s, but hopefully the 23s are fixed for that, and we'll start seeing those. They have a short supply on those, but anyway, you have the King Ranch side fender badging over here with the functional vents. Your mirrors are going to be, you can see here, body colored on the outside there, so it is a body colored skull cap is what they call that there. It does have LED spotlight, so it has a spotlight over here. You can turn those off for left or the right mirror. You do have to be going under a certain speed limit. I did actually try this out going a little bit faster, and it will not work. You have to, under a certain speed. I did test that out. You do have power folding mirrors, so you can, with auto fold features, so when you lock it up, it's going to fold those mirrors in. You can kind of see where that breaks right there. It's going to fold those mirrors in. You'll have power and heat on the glass. Also, do have the turn signal indicator on the outside. Not really seeing it here, but it's on the over here on the outside of the mirror. You also have memory for that mirror, so it goes along with your driver memory features. Auto dimming driver side view mirror, which means this mirror on this side will dim, so cars want to pass you late at night. It's going to dim that mirror so it doesn't blind you there. Also does get the high intensity LED security approach lamp. It's going to light down. Some people like to call it your puddle lamp as well, so it'll light that up there as well. Also comes with the Bliss with the cross traffic alert, including your trailer coverage, which means Bliss is your blind spot information system. So if you're driving along, someone's in your blind spot, it's going to put a light in the corner of that mirror and let's just know it's not safe to go in that lane at that time. Also, as you're backing up, if someone crosses your path behind you, it's going to alert you. Series of tones that you need to stop. There's someone coming. Puts a message, lights up that the corner mirror from the side they're coming from. Also puts a message on the productivity screen of that there's someone coming behind you and which way they're coming from, which is really nice feature to have. Also, the trailer coverage means for your Bliss. So if you have a trailer on your vehicle, it's going to monitor the blind spot of your trailer as well, just like the blind spot on your vehicle. So that's pretty cool. You do get intelligent access. So body color door handles, like you can see here. Intelligent access allows you to leave that key fob in your pocket, walk up, put your hands in the door handle. It's going to unlock the vehicle, allow you to get in and out of the vehicle, and also lock it by pressing the ridges on the outside of the door. Also does get the approach detection as well with that. So as you're approaching the vehicle with the key fob, it's going to kind of light up the vehicle and let you know that you're approaching the vehicle. Secure code path keyless entry keypad. You can kind of see it right there on the pillar. So if you don't have the keys on you, you can still access inside if you want to set up your own special code to get in and out. Also does get remote start system. So on the remote, close in the proximity, you can remote start it using the remote. I'll talk about another way you can remote start the vehicle. Takes a little longer, but it's something you can do straight from your phone. The door handles does mention that the chrome door handles, but they are body colored here. I think we'll see as they might change here. So anyway, so it does say chrome on here in my notes. So it could be chrome on those door handles. Does have the two-tone paint, as you can see down here. Now, we did go with the Power Boost, I believe, so you're going to see that badging over here. EcoBoost, Power Boost will have the badging on the side. Your running boards on the side as well will be a stone gray angular running boards for those there as well. Privacy glass in these back windows and your back glass. Also going to have the Easy Fuel capless filler door. 26-gallon fuel tank for you is going to be standard. Easy Fuel capless filler door means there's no cap to worry about leaving behind, getting your hands dirty, anything like that. Just open up the door. Just flips open there. You can see the little spot there. Open that up. Put the nozzle in. When you're ready, when you're done, just pull it out and shut that door and you're good to go. And also there's the second door in there. It does have 2 latches, so it has to be the exact size nozzle you get at the pump. So if you run out of gas, you need to use a can, you're going to use a funnel that's provided with the vehicle, and we'll talk a little bit more where that's located because it's with the jack. 4x4s will have a decal on the side of the bed as well. Now, moving to the back of the vehicle, you will have an LED center high-mounted stop light. So that's just in cab light as well. So those are going to be LED when you go up to the this edition. Rear defrost with the rear defrost back here. You also have power sliding rear window on the back glass and privacy glass, as we mentioned earlier. Of course, you will have the King Ranch logo here on the back of the tailgate. Also, it is showing body colored on these, so I'll have to look a little bit more, but I believe those are body colored for this. I think the website's right on this. We'll have to find out for sure. LED tail lights as well back here, so full LEDs front and back here. You also have the rear view camera back here with the hitch assist. It's located right back there on the tailgate. Also, you do have the reverse sensing back here on the back bumper. You will notice that is also stone gray rear bumper back here with the bumper pad on there that's black. You'll notice it does have the hitch back here. Class 4 receiver hitch is standard equipment for the vehicle, and will come with the 4-pin and 7-pin wiring for you, and you'll get trailer sway control. You also get integrated trailer brake controller when you go up to the King Ranch edition. The exhaust tip, you can kind of see over there, is a chrome exhaust tip for you. Spare tires up underneath. You get there by pulling this open, using a key to be able to access that, using the jack to get in there to lower that spare tire down. Also, the jack is located behind the passenger side, behind the rear seat. Also, you're going to get power tailgate lock as well as remote tailgate release. So then you can release the tailgate to go down. So that's pretty nice to have there. Also, tailgate assist. And then you do get the tailgate LED light as well back there. So as you're backing up, you're going to be able to see it's going to light up that tailgate as well, or the behind you as well with the light on the tailgate. Inside, you'll have 2 hooks in there, 4 tie-down hooks inside. Also get zone lighting, standard equipment as well. So it's going to light up inside the bed as well as outside. So there'll be lights that uses the lights on the side of those mirrors, as well as your headlights and tail lights to light up completely around the vehicle using what they call zone lighting. Also, inside the bed, you'll have onboard 400-watt outlet in there. So that's going to come standard equipment with this. So you'll have that. Also, within that, you'll have an outlet in the bed, but also you're going to have an outlet behind the cab too, inside. So you'll have 2 of those. And then also you're going to have for those power boost. If you elect to go to the power boost, it'll come standard with the 2.4 kilowatt Pro Power on board in the bed as well with that. So that's all of our exterior features. Let's go inside and talk about some of the interior features now. Now, as we move to the interior, this will have unique metallic scuff plates for the King Ranch edition. Also have illuminated entry with the ambient lighting. That's ice blue color as you're getting in the vehicle. The carpet, you'll have carpeted mats in here. You will also get King Ranch carpeted floor mats as well with the King Ranch logos. You can kind of see the one in there in the back. You can kind of see that back there. So that's going to have the King Ranch logo as well as on the front ones too. You will have in here, let me move this so you can see that, unique interior wood trim here. So you can see that there on the extra compartment there for the glove box, right above the glove box there, as well as on the doors too. So really unique, genuine wood interior trim with the King Ranch edition. Now for your seats up here, the front seats, leather bucket with the flow-through console and floor shifter right there. Also have the King Ranch logo on the console cover as well. You'll get heated and ventilated seats for the driver and front passenger. 10-way power driver seat with the multi-adjustment power passenger seat here. Power lumbar as well. Driver memory for that seat. That memorizes the seat in your mirrors we talked about earlier, and a couple other things we'll talk about in just a little bit. And the rear seats are going to be heated seats on those 2 outbound seats. You'll notice same King Ranch logos on the back of those seats there, and flip down console as well, or armrest should say, that comes down and makes a console with cup holders in it. Also under seat storage as well, and you can see the partitioned lockable storage under here as well. So you're going to have that on this addition too. 2 USB ports on the back of the console, and that outlet, as we mentioned earlier, for you. And let's see here. All right, moving back to the front. Didn't really mention this earlier, but you do have, see how the King Ranch is on the door right there. It's a very unique look, including leather on the armrest as well on those doors for you. So do you have your power windows and front and rear, of course, one touch up and down driver and front passenger windows. So just press it down, hard press it down, it's going to go down. You don't have to hold it. Also coming up, you pull it till you feel the click and then let go, and it's going to roll it up, and that's for the front ones. So you know that. Power door locks with the, don't forget you have the keyless entry key fob. Does have auto lock and auto unlock. And your power adjustable pedals, so those pedals can come forward and back. They're included in your driver memory features as well. Leather wrapped steering wheel with a nice extra, the stitching that's dedicated to the King Ranch edition. Have the King Ranch logo on the steering wheel, a nice aluminum finish as well there. Heated steering wheel too, so you have the heated feature on the steering wheel. Also, you're going to get redundant audio controls on the steering wheel and controls for that adaptive cruise control we talked about earlier as well right there. You notice the productivity screen there is going to be a 12-inch digital productivity screen through there. Pretty nice. You have, you know, an off-road mode there as well. You're going to have, and some other tow haul modes and such like that you're going to have in that productivity screen there. Also, you do get the power adjustable, power tilt and telescoping steering wheel, electronically go up and down, forward and back. Also included in the memory. For that's going to be your steering wheel, your pedals, your mirrors, and your seat. Okay, make sure I got all that in there for you. Also, dual zone climate control, so the driver and front passenger have 2 different temperatures. Your heated and cooled seats or ventilated seat controls are right there as well. You'll see just over here to the left of that. Let's go a little bit closer to this. Get a good close-up shot of this. There you go. So you can see there's your drive mode switches right there. Also, your 4x4 buttons are right around there. You can have the automatic 4-wheel drive. Your trailer brake, integrated trailer brake controller is right there as well. To the right of that is where you're going to see your outlet and your power point as well right there. And that little button right there is going to control that little, it's going to open that door over here above the glove box. And then you can see too, you're going to get the sync, going to get the B&O audio and sound system. Let's talk about the audio sound system first. B&O audio sound system by Bang & Olufsen, including 8 speakers, including a subwoofer. Also get you HD radio, Sirius XM satellite radio with 360L, and you get upgraded with the Sync 4 system with the enhanced voice recognition system with a 12-inch LCD screen there. Does have the information on demand that's over here on the left, on the right side. You can just swipe over. Also gets the this, and because you have the Copilot 360 Assist 2.0, you're going to get the connected built-in navigation, which means you get 3 years of service that comes with it. Conversational commands, the wireless Android Auto, Apple CarPlay as well. All those features within this screen here. Up here in the mirror, auto dimming rear view mirror for you. And actually, I'm going to go to the 360 view so we can see a little bit better view up here. The visors as well for the driver and front passenger. They'll flip down with a illuminated vanity mirrors as well on there. Universal garage opener. You can't really see it here because of the angle on this. You'll get universal garage openers, 3 different transporter buttons there. You can try to program to garage doors, and I say try because I can't get mine to work, but they'll work. You can get those to set up. Overhead console with the sunglass bin and map lights as well right there too. And then down here on the console, you have a media hub with a nice King Ranch logo in there. Just slide that forward. You have a wireless charging pad in there, as well as smart USB ports in there too. This console shifter that actually will fold down into the console there, which is pretty cool there. I believe this also, by looking at the side over here, and assume it does look like it has the fold down where you can fold that down and have that workstation inside. Does not, I don't have it in my notes here, but I believe it looks like this console comes with that. So that is the way that's set up. So has everything. Also, don't forget about the Ford Pass Connect. Now, if you just stay connected to the vehicle using the Ford Pass app, you can unlock the vehicle from anywhere, remote start the vehicle from anywhere, schedule remote start times, see the tire pressure on your tires, the fuel you have in the vehicle, even when the truck is located using that app. So free app that you download and you can use whenever you want to. So I think I've covered all of the interior and exterior features. Now let's talk about some of those powertrains that are available and the gear ratios. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the axles. And I didn't do this on the XL, XLT, and Lariat F-150 videos, but on the Super Duty videos that I did this because I really liked going through this. So let's kind of look at the powertrains available for the King Ranch Edition. Now, for an upgrade of $740, you can upgrade to the 3.5 liter V6 EcoBoost engine with the auto start-stop technology. Same kind of principle as the 5.0, and it'll have the same transmission as well. Now, if you do go to this hybrid, you have a 3.5 liter Power Boost full hybrid V6 engine. It's $2,500 increase from the 5.0 liter engine as a price increase, and you're going to get the hybrid electronic 10-speed automatic transmission. So those are the optional engines for you for the King Ranch Edition. Now, let's talk about the gear ratios. A lot of these, as you can see, are included. Depends on if you're two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive. So, you know, standard is a 3.15 non-limb slip rear axle. As you can see, you can also get the 331 electronic locking gear ratio for 420 or the 373 electronic locking for 570. Now, if we do go, let's go ahead and go. You just play around with this. You know, go to the four-wheel drive and say, okay, yes, I want that. Now we see the four-wheel drive now is, of course, still is now a 331 non-limit slip instead of the 315. And then we have options for a 331 electronic locker and a 373, as we can see there. Now, if you go to different engines, you'll notice different gear ratios for these. So usually it's a non-limit slip is going to be standard on those. So again, it's still 331 non-limit slip. And then if you go two-wheel drive, it's going to probably go to the 315, I assume, is standard. So if we go two-wheel drive, we're going to go bounce back and forth here for this. So it is staying the 331 on that particular engine. And then if we go to the hybrid, it should go the 373, sorry. Get my words out there. Should be, yeah. Well, it's a 355 e-locker for the two-wheel drive, but then when you go to the four-wheel drive for the Power Boost, it's going to be a 373, I believe. Let's find out. So go to that. Yeah, 373. That's going to be standard. So those are your options. The hybrids, you have two different options, either 355 e-locker for the two-wheel drive or the 373 for the four-wheel drive. But then on your other engines, non-limit slips can be standard, but you can upgrade to the e-lockers on those. Four-wheel drives usually come for e-lock system there. So you have options and availability for about all of those there for you that are going to be available. So that's kind of how those are going to break down. So now let's go ahead and talk about some of these packages and these special equipment groups, like the high equipment group that is available. So we're going to talk about the 601 High Equipment Group for the King Ranch Edition. And this edition is going to give you a package plus some other features. As you can see, this is where you're going to get your power deployable boards. So those are going to deploy down so that you can step onto those. So they'll power, open the doors, they're going to power down, shut the doors, they'll power back up. And you can actually keep those locked up if you want to at any time. Also gives you the upgraded B&O Unleashed sound system with 18 speakers, including speakers in the headrest. Also gets you the subwoofer as well. So you upgraded B&O audio sound system, power deployable boards. Also, this is the equipment group where you get the multi-contoured seats with the active motion for the driver and front passenger up there. So this is your massaging seat right here. So now there is a note on here on the order guide that says does require the multi-contoured seats active motion removal. So it looks like right now, because of part constraints, that if you go up to this package, this equipment group, you will not have the massaging seat feature for your seats. So just so you know that. Also, you get the bed utility package. So let's go ahead and talk about the bed utility package, because it's also not only standard on the high package, but is also available as optional equipment on the standard. So let's talk about that package. So talking about the bed utility package, now some of these are already included with the vehicle, because you do get the LED box lighting and zone lighting already as part of this. So as it mentions, there is included in the King Ranch High package right there. Also available on the King Ranch Standard package. So you can get this as optional equipment. So it does already, you already have the zone lighting as standard equipment and the LED box lighting. But this will give you the box link system. So it has the lockable cleats you can put on the side of the bed. Also, you're going to get, this is where you need this to get the tailgate step with the tailgate work surface. So if you want the tailgate step and the tailgate work surface, this is a package you need to make sure you put on your vehicle. It's no longer a standalone option like it has been in the past. So as it mentions here on some of these, it does require certain things Does they require the 20-inch? I'm not sure if that's required for this package. It doesn't look like it. But again, this is included in the high package for the King Ranch Edition and the Platinum Edition. But for your King Ranch Standard and Platinum Standard, it is optional equipment for you. All right, so now let's talk about a couple specific King Ranch packages. And that first one to talk about is where is it at? I want to talk about the King Ranch Chrome package. Here it is $22.05. Got to get that $5 in. Now we're up to $10 extra. All right. So some of you might not find that funny, but I did. Okay, so King Ranch Chrome Appearance Package is available on the King Ranch High Package. So this does require to have the 601A equipment group, and it gives you, this is where you're getting your chrome on out your vehicle here. So you can notice the front bumpers, that's where you're going to get that chrome. You're going to get the chrome front bumpers, front and back bumpers, I should say, the chrome mirror caps, and the chrome door handles. So when I saw chrome earlier. Also getting the chrome belt line molding, as you can see there. And then does keep the two-tone over here on the side. And then it gives upgraded to the chrome wheels. 20-inch chrome wheels, you can see with the King Ranch center ornament there. And it does still get the all-season tires for the two-wheel drive, all-terrain for the 4x4. As I mentioned already, belt line moldings, chrome bumpers, make sure I didn't miss anything. Chrome door handles with the body-colored strap, it says. That's behind there, I guess. And then your chrome mirror caps on the exterior mirrors, as I mentioned. Chrome tow hooks, so I guess they are black standard equipment, and you get the chrome when you on your 4x4s when you go to this, and your tailgate applique as well. So let's add this to the truck since you can't see it in this image here. There you go. And then let's turn this around. So there's what you get, where you get that chrome applique on the back of the tailgate, is with this package here. So again, chrome wheels, mirror caps, belt line molding, door handles, bumpers front and back, and you get the tailgate back there. Again, does require to have the 601A high package to be able to get this package. So now let's talk about the King Ranch Monochromatic paint package. Now this does require the 601A equipment group, the high equipment group. Also does require the King Ranch Chrome Appearance Package. So what is this getting? It's basically going to take your two-tone away. So it deletes the two-tone. So if I select that right there, you'll notice the two-tone will go away. This is where you'll need this to get, if you want to get the couple different colors. So that silver and that gray, the stone gray, is not available unless you get this package on the vehicles. That's how you can get those two colors, and that gives you this more of a monochromatic look here without the two-tone. So but you still get all the nice accents from the chrome package. So that's how you get that. So that's your monochromatic package for the King Ranch Edition that is available again on the 601A equipment group. Does require that chrome package. Now, there's several other packages we want to talk about, and let's start talking about off-road capabilities and towing and such. So the next 4 packages that I want to talk about are ones that I actually went ahead and pre-recorded, that I recorded on one of the other trims. So I'm going to show you those, and that is the trailer tow package, the Max trailer tow package, and your FX4 Off Road Package. Again, we're going to talk to those back to back to back, as well as the 360-degree package. Now, all of those packages are available in either the 600 standard equipment King Ranch or the King Ranch High Package. So it's available, all these are available in either one of those packages. So watch all 4 of these back to back for you, and so you can kind of see what is included in those packages. Now let's talk about a couple different tow packages you can add on top of the Lariat trim, and one of them is your trailer tow package. It should be available on the 501A or the 502A equipment group. Just double check. Yep. So it's available on either one of those equipment groups and either of your 2 bed sizes, or 2-wheel drive, or 4x4. Now, with this one here, this is showing that it includes several of these features, which some of these are already standard on the Lariat trim, like you're getting the Class 4 receiver hitch already, you're getting the 7-pin and wiring harness, which includes an adapter for 4-pin. You're also getting the tailgate LED light, the smart trailer tow connector, already included as standard equipment on the Lariat trim. What you're getting in addition to that on this is you're going to get the Pro Trailer Backup Assist, that allows you to use that dial to control the trailer instead of controlling the steering wheel to know if it goes to move the trailer back and forth. So that's included this, as well as your trailer brake controller. So that controls the brake of the trailer, especially if you're going downhill, to kind of help you so you're not using so much of the brake power, especially if you have a heavy load back there. So trailer tow package is, again, optional in the 501A or 502A equipment group for you. It includes a couple different nice upgrades. Now let's talk about the Max Trailer Tow package, also available in the 501 or 502A equipment group, and is available in 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, or with a 5.5 or 6.5 bed configuration. Now this and also is going to include everything we've talked about as part of the trailer tow package, also included with this Max Trailer Tow package. Now this does require to have either the 3.5 EcoBoost engine or the 5.0 liter engine or the 3.5 Power Boost engine, not available with the 2.7 liter engine, so keep that in mind. This doesn't give you, depending on what engine you have and configuration for your drivetrain, a different electronic locker gear ratio. So you're going to have the 355 if this is ordered with the 3.5 EcoBoost or the 3.5 Power Boost 2-wheel drive. It'll be 373 if this is ordered with the 5.0 liter engine or the 3.5 EcoBoost with the 4x4 or the 3.5 Power Boost with the 4x4. So keep that in mind. Actually, this mentions the heavy duty payload package, but that's not available on the Lariat trim. So of course, already includes features you've already seen. It's included in the Lariat trim with a Class 4 receiver hitch, your 7-pin wiring, and your adapter, as well as Smart Trailer Tow connector, LED light. All those are already standard equipment on the Lariat trim. And as we mentioned, as part of the tow package, you get the Pro Trailer Backup Assist, which is that dial, and you get the trailer brake controller. Now you get the integrated trailer brake controller. You get the upgraded rear bumper, so it's going to upgrade that. And really, I think it's actually upgrading the shocks, not necessarily the rear bumper itself. And that just allows for the ability to handle more weight back there if you're doing conventional towing. And then it gives you the bigger 36-gallon fuel tank. Now that's not available with the Power Boost, but it's available on the other engines with getting the 36-gallon fuel tank. So again, Max Trailer Tow package is available for you. And if you want to get the maximum amount of towing, you want to add this package. Now let's talk about the FX4 Off Road Package. This is available in either the 501 or 502A equipment groups and is available with your appearance packages. So keep that in mind. And this is actually from last year, but all the information is the same. It has been on the XL and XLT trim. So you will, with this package, it does require the 4x4, of course. That's the only main requirement there. But it does give you some nice features here. So you're going to get upgraded with the electronic locking rear axle on these. Depends on the ratio, depends on what engine you have, as it says here. 331 with the 5.0 or the 3.5 EcoBoost, 355 for the 2.7 liter, and I believe 373 for your Echo on your Power Boost engines there. It doesn't mention that there. Let's see if it's in my notes here. This does mention a 3.5 with the 2.7 engine. Does not mention the Power Boost. So, and it is available with the Power Boost. So I'm not sure on that one. So it should be 373, I believe, for the Power Boost. You're going to have the FX4 decal on the side, regardless. It always goes over a Sport appearance package, Black appearance package. On the Black is where you'd see the FX being in black instead of the red there. You will get floor liners inside the vehicle, so you will, on the Lariat, you won't have the carpeted mats, but you will get the floor liners. Those will be like an all-weather mat. You will get hill descent control, so it helps you if you're going downhill, special off-road situation. It's going to help with that. You will get off-tuned rear shocks, or off-road tuned front shocks, sorry, and on the rear you're going to have the monotube shocks. So, and then the rock crawl mode that you're going to get with this package, which in the past I think last year was available. Well, you know, it's on the screen, it was last year, but before that you had to go to like a Tremor, or you have to go to one of those to be able to get that, or the Raptor, sorry. And then you have the skid plates also underneath to protect it as well. So, and then you can see optional, you can upgrade the gear ratio from a 331 to 355 or 355 to 373 as well with there, and you can upgrade to some different size tires as well there. So so there you go. That's a FX4 package available on the 501 or 502A equipment group. Now another package I want to talk about that is not showing up here on this build and price that is available. So this year the tow tech package is not available on the F-150 in the 23 model year, but the 360-degree camera package is available. So it does require to have either the tow package or the Max Trailer Tow package to get the 360-degree camera, but it does include and use those cameras underneath those side mirrors, as well as the front and back, to be able to see all the way around you, and also does include reverse trailer guidance as well. and with this package on there. So that is available on the 501A or 502A equipment group, 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, 5.5 or 6.5 foot bed. Now let's talk about the Copilot 360 Active 2.0. Now this upgrades your system. It does require to have the 502A equipment group because you have to have that Copilot 360 Assist 2.0. But even if you added that package to the 501A, you cannot add this unless you go up to the 502A equipment group. So now this system here does also, I forgot to mention on the Copilot 360 Assist 2.0 on the 501A does require to have the 360-degree cameras as well with that package. But now this Active 2.0 is going to give you some great features. So this is where you're going to get your Blue Cruise and your Active Park Assist 2.0. Gets you the front sensing system as well, as you can see there. Now this package here is a real nice package. So that Blue Cruise basically allows you to go hands-free. So with the Park Assist 2.0, the adaptive cruise control with the lane center, you pretty much have everything except you have to keep your hand on the steering wheel. This is where in certain places, in certain situations, it'll actually tell you can take your hands off of the steering wheel and it will control the steering for you in some of those areas there. So that's pretty nice having that Blue Cruise. Also, the Active Park Assist 2.0 will help you parallel park, reverse perpendicular park, and park out using that system. It helps you find those parking spaces and helps you parking the vehicle, controlling all the steering and the shifting of the vehicle even with the Active Park Assist 2.0. Now, I will tell you this, right now they are having issues with the Park Assist 2.0, and so they do require you to add the Active Park Assist 2.0 removal. So that just still gives you the Blue Cruise and all those features, but it removes the availability to be able to use the Active Park Assist 2.0. So I know late in 22 you had to add that to get your vehicle scheduled. So I think in 23 they're hoping to catch up on parts. So that's why they're making an optional equipment for you. On, of course, it's showing you it's being optional on the 502A because you have to have this package to have that. But you want to make sure if you want to get an early 23 that you add that removal until it becomes available. So I'm sure they'll let us know this month with constraints and such that's probably something will have to be added to your vehicle. But just so you know, if you see that option in there, that you may want to select that unless you're willing to wait for your vehicle, hoping that'll become available later in 23. So again, this is a great package, gives you that Blue Cruise. This is where you get your hands-free driving. All right, so let's talk about some exterior options here that are available for you, and some of these are ones that I would recommend you. I'll let you know if I recommend that you should leave those off. Some of those will hold up your builds, so keep that in mind when you're putting these on your orders. And I'll try to make sure that I cover everything because I have the order guide here that has everything that's possible to order. Sometimes the building price isn't 100% accurate, so we're going to go through these and kind of cover these as we go through these and check them off, so make sure we got them all covered. So the bed divider kit, so that is you're seeing there you are getting one divider, so it is just that one that comes across there. It can go in two different positions, so you could order two, but you can order this. It's going to come with just one. And says it's not, it shows you what it's not available. It does require the box link system for you, but it's available in either of your different equipment groups. Now we will also cover that as well because there is a 600A and 601. There are a couple of these features that do require that 601A equipment group. So we'll go through those as we kind of talk about some of these features. And so, like again, the box link system is included in the 601A. So if you want to get this bed divider kit, and you're looking at 600A. You'll have to add the box link system, which I'm sure it'll pop up in here because we actually did select the 600A here. But that's something to equip. Now, this here, the bed divider, is listed as an accessory, and it's going to be dealer installed. So it'll be shipped to the dealership ahead of time. The dealership will put it in the vehicle, but also because it's listed as an accessory, it can be purchased through Ford Accessories as well if you'd like to. It does some notes. It does require the box link, as we mentioned, on the 600A. Not available with the stowable loading ramps. Not available with the tonneau cover box cover, hard or retractable, or the pivot storage box, or the bed extender, or the bed mats. So it's not available with those, so keep that in mind. Now, these pickup box covers, you do have a soft folding, you have a hard folding, and a retractable. I would encourage you not to put those on your build and try to have your dealership install it for you later. Might be a little extra cost that way, but this could really hold up your build. It does about every truck. In fact, right now in the Super Duty, they stop taking orders if you try to add the tonneau cover. you won't let you add, it won't even put to order in. So that tells you anything about that, what's going on there. That is something to take note of there for you. And these are all considered Ford accessories, and they would be put on at the factory, but they could hold up your build because of that fact there. Also, you do have the bed liner, the plastic drop-in, so a couple options here. Again, these are some things that your dealers can do for you after you get the vehicle, but you're going to have that in there, so that is available for you. Now, also, not to mention on those pickup box extender or the pickup box covers, is that do remember they're not compatible with the storage, the loading ramps if you want to get those, and they're not available with the drop-in liners for those. So when I brought up the drop-in liner, it made me think about that, because it does say in here not available with the bed covers. So just so you know that. Also, it's saying that on certain packages. So that's we're looking at XLT here, but there you go. That bed drop-in liners there for you. Notes on the order guide: not available with the bed covers, and requires the bed utility package as well. So if you don't have the bed, if you're looking at the 600A, then you're going to need to add the bed utility package if you want that. The tough bed spray and liner, that is also something you can get from the factory if you want. Will hold up your build. Again, it's a Ford accessory. You can get this added later to your vehicle when it comes in. Most dealerships have an aftermarket department that can help you with that. The bed mat, removable bed mat here, that is also available for you. That is also a Ford accessory. So not available with these things. It's not available with the drop-in liner or the tonneau cover, hard and retractable. Not available with the bed tray. The sport liner, the bed extenders, it's not available with any of those, so keep that in mind. And that is actually a dealer installed option, so it would come to the dealership ahead of time, and the dealership would install it in your vehicle when it comes in. The stowable loading ramps, see if the images, see, there you go, loadable ramps, so you can see those right there. So you can load those different, those motorcycles, different things like that. You can do that. It does require the box link system. So again, if you have the 600A, you'll need to make sure you add the box link system. Not available with the bed divider kit, not available with the bed utility package for some reason. And also it says not available with the tonneau cover, hard top, soft, or retractable covers. We talked about that earlier. So those ramps are Ford accessories. You can get them later. The reason I think the bed utility package is not available with that is because of some of the things that the bed utility package comes with. And I think it's maybe the tailgate step or something, or the work surface. So that might be why. So just keep that in mind when you're doing that. Also, moving down, you do have the wheel well liner. So this is available for you. Doesn't have to show pictures. This is optional. This is also a Ford accessory. So it is we put on at the factory for you. Could hold up your build. Not sure on that one. I don't have too many people order that. I know last year it did actually hold up some builds. Box link system, as we mentioned, available in the 600A. It's included in the 601A, and is required for certain things. And the box link system is a factory installed option. So they'll put that on there. So they'll put the cleats on the side of the bed and then give you the lockable cleats that go in there. So that's available. And let's mention here, it does say including the bed utility package. Also says it requires the stowable ramps, or it's required if you get the stowable ramps or the bed divider kit. So just remember that too, or if you don't have the bed utility package. So keep that in mind. Twin panel moonroof, they put it with the next year feature there, so you do have that twin panel moonroof that is available for you. So it does mention there, let's see here, is available on, doesn't matter if it's a 600 or 601A, it is available, so you get the twin panel moonroof. There you go. Power sunshade that's going to come with that as well. Moving down, we'll talk about this in a second. There's a reason there's not a price here, and that's because it's only available on the 601A. So we'll click the 601A and show you some of those features in a second. The engine block heater, it is a factory installed option, so you want that. If you want to keep that engine block warmed up, you want to make sure you add this to your vehicle and to your build. So where's that located? There we go, engine block heater. So available on the 600 or 601A. You do have the splash guards, well, without the wheel lip molding. So splash guards are holding up a lot of different trucks. I would try to get that done later. That is a Ford accessory option here to get the splash guards. So keep that in mind as well. Don't see it listed here actually. Anyway, not sure where that's listed, but that is typically that's put on at the dealership afterwards, a dealer installed option. Looks like that's the way that's going to be put on. So don't see it now. And then moving down, you have the bed tray. So actually, does it show an image of this one? So bed tray is a little different. You can kind of see how it comes up. It's a little bit different than the bed mat. In a sense, this one's like that more hard, like what the drop-in liner material is for this bed tray, whereas the mat is more of a rubberized flooring. So you can see not available with the drop-in liner or the spray-in liner, of course, or the sport liner or the bed mat or the bed extender or the pivot box storage box. So it's not available with those. So keep that in mind. And this is also a bed tray. Where's that at? Sorry, folks. Here it is. That is a dealer installed option. So it'll come to the dealership, and the dealership would put it in the vehicle for you. And the wheel locking kit. So you can get that on there if you want to protect those nice 20-inch wheels. So again, that's available for you. And that is would come to the dealership at a time. The dealership would install it for you. The extended range 36-gallon fuel tank. That is available on your non-hybrids. So in fact, it should say that if I pull that up. So it says not available with your hybrid engine. So you can get the extended range fuel tank. It is optional for you, and that is available on the 600 or 601A equipment, either one, as long as you don't have a hybrid. The onboard scales and smart hitch. So this is being removed on a lot of like your electric vehicles. So I'd be surprised if they let you add it to the vehicle, but that is showing that to be available on the 600 or 601A. And it does say it requires a continuously controlled dampening suspension on the high package. So if you get this, it's available on the 600 or 601A. But if you go with the 601A, it's going to make you get the continuously controlled dampening suspension as well. So we'll talk about that in just a second as well. There's your active park assist removal. So that if you do get that extra package, the active package, then you will need to be required to add this. So because the park assist is because of park constraints is not going to be available. So that's why this is on here. They will probably require you to remove it. It's listed as an option here right under that. So again, it's available on the 600 or 601A for that. I talked about the outlet. There's a reason there's not a price here. Also, the 2 kilowatt Pro Power on board is optional for those gas engines. The hybrid is going to be included with this one here. The gas engines can get the 2.0 kilowatt Pro Power on board as well. If you want that, that is a factory installed option you want to make sure you order for the vehicle. And also below that is if you have a hybrid, you can upgrade to the 7.2 kilowatt Pro Power on board. So that's going to give you a 240 volt outlet, 4 regular 110 outlets or 120 volt outlets in the back. So plenty of power, as you can see there. So that's available with your hybrid engines too. So you have a couple different options there for that. And then we do have the 360 camera. We talked about that package already. Where you find that. That's why it's not listed up in the packages. It's right here. It's included. It's considering it a standalone option down here. And then LED box lighting with zone lighting, that is included, as we mentioned earlier, the standard equipment for you here. And then we do for the mirrors, we do have these different options for mirrors. So you do have the trailer tow mirrors if you want that are available. So they're going to have all the same features, power folding, but they're going to also power scope out and power scope in as well for you. And then all the other features that your mirror is going to have: heat, the power feature, the turn signal, the memory, the auto dimming feature from the driver's side, the high intensity security approach lamps, the spotlights. It's still going to get all those features, but now they're going to be a trailer tow mirror for you as well. So, and then moving down for your, we mentioned the angular step boards are standard equipment for you here. Power deployment boards we mentioned as part of that 601A equipment group, but you can, as an upgrade, if you want, go to the 6-inch extended bright polished running boards. So if you want the polished ones, you can go with that for $1,000. You can upgrade to those boards if you want to as well. Don't know where that's at. There you go. So that's available as well on the vehicle. So that's all of our exterior features. Let's move on to the interior features and cover some of those. Now moving down to the interior options here for you, we do have some things. Again, Ford accessories. You do have the first aid kit with the Ford logo there. That is available. Again, you can get that through Ford Accessories website, and there's no really install, but if it does come, if you do order it on your build, it'll come to the dealership, and the dealership will put it together for you. The floor liners, so you can get these floor liners here if you want to put those in your vehicle. So it does let you know that does require the floor mats. Anytime you get any kind of like premium edition floor mats, carpeted mats, it'll come required to get those mats as well, because they're going to give you those as regardless, and then so then you get the floor liners as well. So that is available for you if you want to get the floor liners. Then moving down, A lot of these things are already included in standard equipment on the vehicle. Multi-contoured seats with active motion. There's a removal. You notice the option right there says removal. So we talked about this. When you go to the 601A equipment group, it's going to automatically go ahead and the reason it's checked here is because 600A doesn't have the multi-contoured seats. So if we select the 601A equipment group, it's going to automatically select the multi-contoured seats with active motion. But then also it's having the option to remove that. So again, according to the note here is that we'll have to remove that as part of the multi-contoured seat up there. So that option 91X, we're going to need to be included right now. So they're having a lot of issues with chips, and that's one way for them to be able to continue to build vehicles. Pro trailer and backup assist, we kind of talked about as different trailer tow packages. The ash cup with a lighter, so a couple different things. Some models actually call this a package, but you get the cup there as well as a lighter. So you can get that as well as you can get just the cup up by itself. They consider it a corn holder at that point. So you can get those two options. Those are both considered dealer installed options. So if you do order those with your build, then it'll be shipped to the dealership, and the dealership will put it in the vehicle for you. Make sure they do that. You can also get that through Ford Accessories. Perimeter alarm, we kind of talked about that already, is included. And then we do have the interior work surface. So this here, I mentioned earlier, I thought it was standard equipment. It is not. It's optional equipment. It is available on the 600 or 601A equipment group. So it's available on either one of those. And then we do have the in-vehicle safe by console vault. So there you go. If you want to protect your belongings, you have that safe that you can include in the console. That is a Ford access or Ford dealer installed option, right? Let me look here. I can't see it here, but I believe that's a dealer installed option. And most of the other ones it is. And you can then the dealer would put that on the vehicle for you. So there you go. So just kind of looking over my sheet to see what else needs to be, talked about, because I've covered pretty much all that equipment here, there. So some other things to mention is the front license plate bracket. States that require front license plate bracket, it's standard equipment, but states that don't, it's optional equipment. So if you want it and you live in a state where that does not require it, you want to make sure you add that as optional equipment for you. Also, we mentioned the auto start stop removal. So some of the vehicles, they might ask you to remove that. Because of part constraints, and so that option is in here for us, option 52X, and we have to remove that. Also, the heated steering wheel removal. So right now that is a required option, it's saying. So I know on the Lightnings they've been removing it as well. That is something that will be retrofitted to your vehicle later, which means that the dealership can put it on, can give it back to you when the parts become available. So keep that in mind there too. Also, they mentioned another required option is the advanced security package inclination intrusion sensors. So as I mentioned earlier, that if somebody tries to break in and intruding into the inside or raising the vehicle up, that would set off the alarm. So those are actually taken off of the vehicle, removed again because of part constraints, so they can try to build these vehicles for you. Now, going through some of the other things that I don't note that are on the order guide, but they're not showing on the bill. The price tool here is the bed cargo net. There is a vertical one and a horizontal one. The horizontal one's not available with the bed divider kit because it's kind of in a sense like it's the bed divider. But those are two options that are available on either the 600 or 601A. It's included. It's a dealer installed option for you. Also, we do have the bed tailgate lock by McArthur, not available with the bed utility package, but is available on the 600A, not on the 601A, because I believe the 601A is where you're getting that tailgate surface there for you. And then there's your splash guards. I missed it earlier. Also, you do have the in-vehicle safe. We talked about that. Now that pivot storage box, it actually mentioned in here several times, but we didn't see it as an option unless I overlooked it. That is available as well on the 600 or 601A. Right hand side says here, not available with the bed divider, the bed extender, or the tonneau cover, hard or retractable tonneau covers, or the storage ramps. So keep that in mind as well. And there is a sport liner by Bed Rug. So it's a bed rug basically that's available, not available with your drop-in liner, spray-in liner, bed tray, or bed mat, or bed extenders. But that's available as well if you want to order that on your vehicle. Otherwise, there's a foldable pickup box bed extender as well. that it actually folds in towards the sides and come out, and it extends over the tailgate. That is also available, not showing on the build and price, but is available if you want to get that as well on your vehicle. And I think I've covered everything else. The only thing I didn't cover that does require the 601A equipment group is a continuously controlled dampening suspension. It does also say it requires the onboard scales if you get this on. So it requires the onboard scales with the smart hitch, it says. And then also says it's not available with FX4 Off Road Package. So keep that in mind. But that is available as well. And I think I've covered everything else. Bed hooks says retractable by Bull Accessories. That is a dealer installed options. So that is also available for you, but does require, I believe, no, not available with the short bed. So it does require to have a 6.5 foot bed, not the 5.5 foot. So, and then the only other thing that I not mentioned is the individual trailer monitoring system that basically gives you an extra camera, and the individual trailer tire pressure monitoring system as well. Requires a 360 camera and the trailer tow package or the max trailer tow package, but is available on the 600 or 601A equipment group. So there we go. I think that's all of the options we have for you. I only a couple things I want to conclude with. If you just bear with me, and we'll go through some other things when it talks about the summary page that you might be interested in seeing. All right, so in conclusion, don't forget, you can go down here to the summary section down here, and it kind of breaks down everything we added. So we added the Power Boost engine here and some other things, and gives you all these breakdown of the prices and everything. And then you can go down here. Now, you do see down here, it does give you information on the base price, the options. That base price is with the 4-wheel drive, because we added 4-wheel drive, and then the hybrid there. And then the destination charges. That is what it costs to get your vehicle from the factory to the dealership by rail and by convoy. So they have to pay for that charge, and that's going to be carried on over to you. Acquisition fee is something you do not have to have. That's only if you're leasing the vehicle. So if you go into this calculator here, you can remove that by flipping over to the finance deal and then closing and saving. You can also configure your payment, figure down payment, trade, other things right there as well if you want to. Now from here at the top of the summary, if you go back up here, there is a print, so you can click that and you can print that, take that into your dealership, say this is how I like to order my vehicle. You can also hit the share button, and you can copy that over and send us an email to your salesperson or to a friend or whatever, and hey, take a look at this or whatever, and they can use that to build the vehicle. So especially if you're working with us, we like to have it that way. Send us that link, and that helps us know exactly how we need to build your vehicle for you. So so that really helps out. So I just want to make sure everybody knows about that as well there for you. So so hopefully that this does help you out. Again, hopefully, if you're looking to order, King Ranch Edition, this video did help you out, give you some information so you can go into your dealership and let them know how you want to have your vehicle ordered, and also how to use the build and price tool. So hopefully this did help you out. And if it did, smash that like button for me. I'd appreciate it. Also, if you're looking to order, if you're ordering with your local dealership, make sure that they know a little bit about how to protect your price, which means that you're going to pay the price of what it is when you order the vehicle, not when it comes in. Because if there's price increases throughout the year, Ford will price protect for the dealership, and they will lock in. So as long as the person that ordered the vehicle buys the vehicle, Ford will reimburse the dealership. And not all dealerships either know about that, or they want to let the customer know about that. So make sure you ask about that, and make sure that the dealership knows how to price protect. And will you protect me based on the price it is when I ordered or when it comes in? So make sure you know that. Keep that in mind. Also, any kind of special interest rates that are going on when you ordered your vehicle, you can get that locked in as well from when you ordered it, and they can pull that from the Smart Vincent when they collect the protect date. That gives the incentives of when it was when you ordered the vehicle, or you can look at the sale date, which is what it is when it comes in, and see which works best for you. And most dealerships know how to do that as well. So make sure that you ask them about that too. So if you're struggling to find a dealership that can do all that and honor that price, and know they won't do a price increase or add other fees onto the vehicle other than a normal dock fee, then McArthur can help you out. We are doing MSRP pricing on all of our F-150s. We have a $500 dealer fee, no other added fees there to it. We know about price protection and incentive lock, and we can honor all those for you. Now, if you'd like to, we have a special offer that is available to all of our YouTube viewers here, and that is we'll give you up to $1,000 of shipping costs and pay up to $1,000 of your shipping if you finance the vehicle with us. Now, that is not in conjunction with any kind of low locked-in rates. It is kind of a rate special or finance special, so it's not compatible with Ford's low rates. We can go one way or the other. So if you'd like, hey, Ford, they have a great rate that's going on right now, you can use that. Just fly in, we'll pick you up at the airport, and you can just drive your vehicle home. That's what a lot of people do. And I might ask you, well, why not just get it from my local dealership? Again, you know, as long as they know how to price protect and do the rate lock and everything, no reason why not to go with them and feel confident they're going to do that. But if you like just to go with a dealership that's confident that you know they're going to be locked into that price, they know a little bit about how to get your vehicle scheduled as quick as possible because they know about constraints and such. Well, McArthur is maybe your dealership. You might want to reach out to us and see if we can help you out with that. So again, whether you want to or not, hopefully this video helped you out, which is the main goal of this. Not necessarily that you purchase a vehicle from us, but if you'd like to work with us, we are here to help you out if you want to. So again, thanks for watching the video. Hope you did like it. If you did, again, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, hit the red subscribe button down below so you can subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. You'll also get notified next time another video upload to our YouTube channel. So thank you for watching again. And don't forget, you can find us on social media if you'd like to. We're at Law McArthur on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. There's my Linktree account if you want to get connected to me on social media on different places, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, different places like that. You can follow me there, even Instagram. You can follow what I'm doing there on social media and connect with me that way. Also, don't forget to make sure you stay positive, be kind to each other, and be kind to yourself. And then we'll see you on the next video. Bye.